I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But it's my turn now. Whoa! It's brickier on the inside.
You've made that joke before, you know.
Eh?
That joke! Your jokes are older than me. You're rubbish at jokes, you are.
Sorry.
Nice hair, though. Hey, do you mind not playing with the controls? It's not a toy.
Well, it kind of definitely is a toy.
What's going on? What have you done?
I think I may have poked the telepathic circuits. Hello? Hello?
Hey Crystal, Andrew Clark here. What do you think of my design?
I love it! So tell me, Andrew, what inspired you to start designing Lego sets?
I remember playing with Lego as a child and thought I'd, give it a go again, pick it up again. And before I knew it, I was hooked. And then I discovered Lego Ideas, a platform for budding Lego set designers to submit their designs. And with 10,000 votes, it's reviewed. And, I had to try. That was my opportunity to do it.
And how did you go about designing the set?
Well, I started the design initially in Lego Digital Designer. It's a free program by Lego, and it has every Lego element in every color. I iterated a lot. I then built in real Lego, and updated it on Lego Ideas to show the real build with a video that it worked as a practical real build. It was a challenge, and getting a six-sided console, that was a challenge too, because there are very few elements that allow you to get that kind of look and feel.
So was the TARDIS control room the first thing you thought of, or was there other ideas as well?
I felt any Lego set based on Doctor Who should begin with a set based around the iconic TARDIS, with the possibility of an interior, and I gave quite a few options. But I do have other ideas, so stay tuned to Lego Ideas, and I will hopefully be submitting something in the next few months.
And if the number of bricks was no object, what would be your fantasy Doctor Who Lego build?
I love the ultimate collector models that Lego do because they're really highly detailed and intricate. So it'd probably be something like that of a Dalek, with cool features such as rotating head and eye stalk, posable weapons, and I'd like to have the front kind of open up to reveal the organic squid-like caelid creature inside. But why am I telling you this? I should just design it right now and put it up on Ideas.
Awesome! Thanks, Andrew. Wait, what's happening?
There seems to be another signal coming through.
That'll be Sam Johnson. He developed my idea into the official Lego set you see today. I'll patch you through.
Honestly, kids these days just think they can play around with my TARDIS.
Thanks, Andrew. Hi, Sam.
Hi, Crystal.
Hi. So, Andrew said he came up with the original idea and you developed it. What does that actually mean?
So I'm basically Andrew's connection to the inside to try and push his idea through. And then once the project is chosen, or if the project gets chosen, then I was put on to design the finished products. I begged to be on the project, actually.
So can you tell us about how you go about putting together a prototype? Where does the process start?
With this one, I had already Andrew's a reference model, so I started out just rebuilding what he had done and see if it was possible for us to make such a product and put it in the kids' hands and if it would survive a kids' playtest.
Did you have to make any major changes to the original idea? And how long did it take to get to the final design?
Yeah, there was some things that I changed with the TARDIS, which opens up. You can actually now, on the final version, which you couldn't before, is you can actually fit the Doctor on the inside and fold it up and fly him away through time and space. So and also the connection point, which was only on one Lego stud, which wasn't good enough for the kids to be able to play with, because what if they want to fly around the whole thing by itself? So you can pick it up with one hand and hold it upside down and it stays together. We had a lot of design loops, as you can see behind me. We had a lot of design loops on the Dalek itself, because we tried desperately to get it perfect, or as close as possible to the one on TV, and to make it the same scale as Lego characters. Yeah, and then we had feedback from BBC saying that we would really like the copper-coloured Daleks that we see today, and funny thing is, Lego doesn't have a copper colour, so we had to test how close can we get, and with the moulded plastic colour. So we have two colours that were quite close. We have kind of this browny colour and this sandy colour, and this is the one we went for.
Well, coincidentally, your uncle is Paul McGann. How did it feel to work on a Doctor Who theme set knowing that you're related to the 8th Doctor?
Handsome chap.
It just happened on Twitter that someone was talking to my uncle about how cool it would be if this product got 10,000 votes and became a real life Lego model. And he commented back saying, only if my nephew Sam gets to do it. And when I saw that online, I just forwarded it to the team like, see, Doctor Who wants me to make this model.
Thanks, Sam. Okay, well, I should probably get back to the office. The fan show won't make itself.
Good. I'll set the controls for the television centre.
Wait, what's the Weeping Angel doing there?
Oh no, that's not possible. Don't blink, Clara.
Crystal.
Really? We'll need to change that.
Life forms detected! Exterminate!
What? Where did they come from?
Must be some kind of temporal displacement beam. How dare you transmat inside my TARDIS?
But that makes no sense. He just made up some words.
Exterminate! Exterminate! Exterminate!
Need some help?
What?
Look, guys, it's a multi-doctor special.
Exterminate!
What should we do, doctors? Reverse the polarity of the neutron flow and create a chronal feedback loop.
Crystal? Are you alright?
Yeah, fine.
Do you want to come help prep this week's fan show?
Yeah, I'll be right there.